Good morning, everyone, and welcome to day 12 of the Men's Game Challenge. Today's number is number 20. That is how many things we are looking to get rid of as a rough goal. Now, the end goal by the end of January is 496 things. I came to with that number because when you do 31 days in the month of January, if you were to give each day number that number of things, like there's 31 things on the 31st, 30 things on the 30th, okay? That is 496 when you add it all up. I'm going backwards like Emma from Getting Tidier. She is doing 31 things on the first, 30 things on the second, and so on. Anyway, there's lots of different ways to do it. Jeanette from JB's Explore More, she's just doing 10 things a day. Mimi in my community tab, she's just doing what she can. She's got some things going on. But you know, every little bit counts. And today, the location is the hall closet. Now, let me just bring you all in here. Now, I know we've been in this closet a lot of times. This is where curating 50 years of photos started. I used to have photo albums, all just like this, but all the way down on both sides, all the way down. Now, these ones here on the top, I'm not going to touch. For now, those are, you know, my kids' baby books and whatnot. My goal was to get all the movies. Not that. Well, the baby books, yeah. I need to whittle this down somehow. Like that award book should actually go to my son. Those are his awards. But, anyway. Oh, shoot. Yep, I don't know where. So anyway, my goal was to have all this be the movies instead of having the movies on this shelf, because I don't like that you have to come in here and then you have no room. You have to turn yourself sideways. But as you can see, I did pile a lot of toys up in here. Okay? So the toys need to come out. Sometimes I hide certain toys, you know, if I'm just not in the mood. Like, they take this thing and they run around in circles with it. Or, like, they have too many little things. I'm like, okay, I don't want to have to pick all this stuff up. Anyway, yes, I'm very sensitive. So, what we are going to do is empty this closet. So, I'm going to put you in hyperlapse right about here. And you're going to watch me pull. I'm scared. If I pull everything out. If I pull everything out, it's going to make a big mess. And I'm going to have to put it all away. And then you ask yourself, okay, well, what's the worst thing that could happen? Well, the worst thing that could happen is it could take me all day. And I won't have time to edit. So put a time limit on it. That is a great idea. This timer only has 5, 10, 25, or 50 on it. It's like one of those prodromal, whatever. I don't know the word. Anyway, you're supposed to do 25 minutes of work and then take a 5-minute break. Or you could do 50 minutes of work and take a 10-minute break. You go like this. See? If I wanted to set it for 5, I would show you the 5 and then I'd go boom and it resets for 5. If I wanted to do 50, I'd show you the 50 and then I'd go boom and it resets for 50. Very clever. So we will do 10 right here. Oops. So you can watch. Can you see that? Okay, let's get going. Take my glasses off. This is a twist to the printer. This is Aaliyah's. Is Bose. I do want to keep in here if I can. This I'm thinking I might put out in the garage. This is my toys, except this towel. Put in here. Oh no! Okay, I'm starting over. I'm sorry that's a cheat, but okay. This parts. Okay, I think this is Aaliyah's. Okay, this. These are toys. This is trash. Aha! One thing. These pictures. These are. I think this is Jacqueline's. And this is Bo's. And this is Brandon's, but this goes in music. And this, jeez. This is Brandon's stuff. I don't know what to do with this. Why is there a shower curtain in here? We don't have time to talk about that. This is crap. I need this. What is this? Oh, this is a blackout shade. I wonder if Biffy wants this for her windows. This goes. Maybe when I edit, I can figure out how much time that was. I'm gonna sweep that out real quick. Hold on. I forgot to show you my sweeping job. Now I'm done already. I'll show you what I got. Yummy. This can go over by the front door. I'm gonna reset it for 5 minutes because that's probably most likely what it was. Heater doesn't go in here. So can you see it if I put it here? These are vacuum parts. So these are gonna stay in here, but I gotta figure out a better system because they're in the way when you try to get a movie. I'm gonna put these in my husband's cupboard in the library. And these as well. Wait, no. Oh, shoot. These are something else. Okay, well, we'll have to go through that. I would like to put in my husband's cupboard. This coat, we have this bag. These are vacuum bags. This piece, I'm going to just leave my husband's coat here because he likes that there. We only have 2 minutes. Can you see that? This, I put in here the other day. It's my to-go kit for scrapbooking. Now these are my granddaughter's earmuffs. These I can get rid of. Okay, these. I'm leaving the movies. Oh no, we only have 48 seconds left. Okay, I'm gonna take all these mailing products out of here. This is silly. I don't need all this stuff. This is not the right place for it. This as well, I might find a place for it now that I got rid of other stuff in there. Now the paper for the printer I will keep in here because this is where the printer goes. This also for things that I save so that I can make copies of. Okay, my time's up, but I only have 2 things left. Down here on the floor, see I had more of those boxes I was talking about. And then this also is Brandon's. Okay, so these I need to sort through. Well, yeah, these I need to sort through. Yes, these go up there. I need to go through these actually, but like not today. So I'm just gonna, you know, throw those up there like this, you know, like that. I need to vacuum that floor down there. I gotta get all this stuff out of here now. In the library. I guess. Okay, this is Brandon's. These are CDs. I think I will keep these in here, actually. I'll show you what they are. Why are you always getting yourself crooked? See, these are like picture CDs. Why does this one have a some kind of a suitcase? Anyway, I will keep these in here because they are CDs. This could be the media closet. Okay, what are those? Okay, this is my other son's. This is daughter's stuff. This I will find a place in the library. Now remember before when I said, well, what's the worst thing could happen if you pulled everything out? And I said, oh, you'll run out of time. It'll take you all day. No, that wasn't the worst part. The worst part is always the aftermath. This is the worst part. Let's get some good lighting in here. Yeah, so I put all the toys here. Need to sort through those. Hopefully I can find stuff. The magic number today is 20. Yeah, so I have a plan. Okay, so my plan is I am going to, ow, my feet hurt. I am going to set the timer for another 10 minutes. And then I'm going to clear this all out. The things that need to be sorted or the things that belong, new home is in the library, that's where they're going. Toys, I'm just gonna put over there in the dining room where the rest of the toys go. Stuff that belongs to my kids. That's always the tough one. Depending on which kid it is, because they're all different, right? Some of the stuff I have more of than others, and some of their living situations are different. So I'm not gonna be sorting through their stuff, am I? Maybe not in this video. Setting the timer for 10 minutes, starting now. Okay, I'm taking the toys out of here. the library to be sorted. Oh, this goes back in the closet. I'm gonna try and find room in the library for these. Okay, these two things are Brandon's, so I'm gonna put these over here in the library. These I do need to give to my kids, put in the hall tree. Okay, this, instead of that Walmart bag, I'm gonna go through and combine those two things. This I need to put in the library. Okay, this is winter. Look at all these. Oh boy. Go in the library. Okay, so this I'm just going to set aside till I get the other table. This goes back in here for sure. In my husband's cupboard. This is vacuum stuff. My other son's. I don't know what to do with this. Okay, this goes back in here. That white thing I'm leaving there because that I'm going to give to my daughter-in-law. We have less than 3 minutes. Vacuum parts. Putting all the vacuum parts, except for the ones that I use a lot. I use this for the stairs, and I use these other ones sometimes. These are trash. This is cold weather stuff. Maybe I'll keep that cold weather stuff. This. I don't know what to do with this. This, I need to sort through that stuff. That's going to take time. This I can put back in here. This I'm saving for baby Lucy. It's not ready. She's not coming out yet. And then these towels can go here. Okay, so I do have time to sort this stuff. Oh, I guess I don't. Let me see if there's anything I can get rid of. Because I don't want this, this bag, because I don't want the bag. Okay, here's some pants. This I'll get rid of. So that's one thing. So this I will put back in the closet. I don't know what to do with this lamp. Stick with the plan, put it in the garage, along with this. Okay. I've got Lucy stuff, vacuum stuff, movies, and children's books. I've got the one granddaughter's stuff who doesn't usually need stuff very often, but that's like just in case. My cards, some winter hats and gloves, my screen for the door in the summertime, my paper for the printer, which I'm going to put back in here, but on a smaller table to save space, and then my papers that I use to make reprint copies of, but I need to buy some ink. And then here's my picture CDs. The DVDs are going to have to stay here. Yes, the DVDs are going to have to stay here. So, that's okay. They can stay here. At least they're tied up against the wall. This is a very narrow shelf. It's only as wide as a CD. See? That's it. Oh. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to put the printer back in on a smaller table now. This here, I won't be able to get to it this under here. Because I don't need to get to those anyway. Because I rarely need to get to those. Now, this is going here so it doesn't fall down on me again. Ugh. Okay, fine. Go backwards then. If that's what you want to do. There. Take this up off. Now I got to figure out what to do with this table. I put it in the guest room. Okay. Got grandkids stuff here. It should go on the changing table, but I still have too much stuff on the changing table. But I'm working through that stuff. I'm not going to be replacing it. When it's outgrown, it's outgrown. So that's going to be that. Works a lot better because you can actually still stand here and see. You have to back up a little bit to see the other ones. My picture CDs and my cards that we sorted yesterday, so I can add more to it. And I've got this stuff here and the hats and stuffs. And then my extra vacuum pieces here. These ones I just left here because I figure it's better than here. But, I mean, it would be nice if all the movies could fit there. So it would be nice if my husband would declutter something. But I have to be the example. This is what you guys tell me, is be the example. And then he will be motivated when he sees. Because how dare I point out the splinter in his eye without first removing the log in my own eye? I think I will be putting this stuff down in the basement for my son to go through at his leisure because he gets maternity leave also, but I think it's called paternity leave. And this goes somewhere. Okay, and now this is what the library looks like. This is the worst thing. I had my nice clean library all set up, and now I have all this, and I still only found 2 things to get rid of so far. I just say I'm extremely happy about this. When my husband comes home, he's going to be so excited. But he also might say, "What'd you do with all the stuff that was in there?" If you could tell me what it was, I'll show you. He doesn't even know. Because it's all my crap. I've been saving so much crap. Why? It doesn't matter why, because you're stopping doing that now. I have to be happy about this. Stop leaving it on a bad note. I refuse to leave it on a bad note. I'm happy with my closet. Now let's move on to the library. This is where I put all the toys. So they're all going to need to be sorted through. But they won't let me print black and white without replacing the color. So I've got all these other things that I still haven't dealt with. The worst part of decluttering is you just creating a lot of work for yourself. I think that's why a lot of people don't want to declutter, because they already know it's going to create a lot of work for themselves. I don't have the answer to that part. But Dana K. White does. She's of the no mess declutter method. So if I had been doing her method, I would have taken this one toy and put it away. Then I would have taken this one toy and put it away. She would never pull everything out of her closet like that. So if that's what's keeping you from decluttering, don't do it my way. Do it her way. Okay, we are going to put some of this stuff away. I'm going to make a pile of things I have to sort. Okay, this, I already know where this picture goes. It goes in Brandon's music folder. In Brandon's project kit, I should say. This is trash. This is trash. These envelopes go with the other envelopes. This goes in the closet in my tray because I like to make copies of this kind of stuff. So that will be going. It needs to get sorted, so I'm going to leave it here to fit. Let me see. This, maybe I should put this on top of this in here. Oh wow, what is this? Oh wow. What is this? Oh, I thought these were all DVD or VHS. They're not. What's this? Okay. So that's done. And I could put this book to look at later. And then these to show my husband. Okay. Now, these I need to sort through. I'm leaving all the stuff that I have to sort through right there. What is this? Okay, this is trash. These are more, okay. Let me see this. Okay. This is more trash. And this is another thing that I'm going to be printing. These okay, so let me put that there for now. This, oh, this is so, oh, it's probably going to be backwards. That's the one thing I forgot to tell you, is that when I use this thing to film, it makes everything look backwards. So if you're like confused about the library doesn't look like that, if I have a lot of stuff that I have to do over there and then more stuff I do over there, I kind of want it to follow me around. But the downside of that is sometimes it moves too much. And then the other problem is everything's backwards. Thing here. And then this is a big picture, so it goes there. This goes in here. Okay, so this is my daughter's. So this goes in here. And this is my son's. Not that son. Oh, wait, did my daughter? Yeah, she wrote 2 of them. Okay, this one is this son's, and this one is this son's. Okay, this I need to vacuum that out. Okay, I tried to just turn the volume down on this vacuuming piece, but it was so high pitched that even at a low volume, it's intolerable. Put this in. I can fold this up, and I can fold this up flat and put it in my cupboard. I'm going to put it way back here, so it's out of the way. There. Okay. Now, let's see. Okay, these are my husband's. This is the list of jobs we need to do in our house. I had another copy of this and I slid them into pieces of paper and put them in my fishbowl. I have a copy of this on my computer. I don't really need this, but I was saving it on purpose, so I'm counting it. So that's number 3. Oh, and while we're at it, I've decided to get rid of this. And then this, high fiber foods. I was saving this, but I already know that by heart. And then this, I was saving because there's still pages in here. But I don't like it because it's got the wrong date, and then sometimes I use it and then I find it and then I think, oh, it was that date, and it's like, no, I was just using an old planner. And then this breaks my heart because it's just so beautiful and it was just such a waste of money. I just can't believe I didn't use this. Anyway, so I had 2. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. We're on 7. Okay, here's some more habit trackers. One of them I'm going to leave in here. The rest I'm going to put in my, well, one I need to put to make copies of out here with the rest. I want to find room in here for this. These I'm going to put in my desk drawer. Back. Desk. Okay, now this can go here. This is my craft cupboard. Now, okay, so there's that, which means I have to put all this stuff over there. These notebooks, and that goes in the desk. These notebooks go, I want to put them over here with the rest of the journals and stuff. Can you see me over here? See, I'm already making a mess over here. There's no hope for me. I'm a mess in the dress. Okay. Let's put all this stuff on the clipboard. And then put this like that. And then put these like that. Whoa, shoot, I just bent that. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, technically, I could just start sorting through that stuff, but it's going to drive me crazy. I can't work in a messy environment. So I need to put this stuff back in my desk really quick. It actually goes in here. Oh boy. Okay, well, I guess it goes that way. And then this can go in the back. Okay. Take all these out of here. Can you see me? I'm going to have to take all these out of here. I'm gonna have to, does this go this way now? Will this fit this way? No, it won't. Okay, you know what? I don't need this then. I'll take all that crap out of there and do something else with it. Maybe I'll just get rid of it and I won't even need to go through that other stuff. There, look at this. This is so much better anyway. Okay. I don't need this. I can't, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut these off. I'm going to cut the top of it off so that it fits down there. Or I'll have my husband do it. Since I really don't have that much paperwork, I'm going to put the envelopes. I will never in my lifetime use this many envelopes. I can't even use them to make a card for somebody because who wants a card in this shape of an envelope? That'd be weird. So yeah, I'm just going to put them like that. Get them out of my hair. Okay, now at least I'm not that much worse off than when I started. I'm going to put these over here for now. And this. And this. Because those are other people's things that I have saved on their behalf, which I don't think people should do. That is how I got myself into this mess. Okay, so this is all my stuff. I don't want this. This is number 8. Okay, hold on. Let me write that down. Okay, what's in here? I have no idea. This should be interesting. What a cute box. I haven't seen this in forever. Okay. I don't need these shells because I don't remember even where they're from. I'll count them as 1. So that is number 9. Okay, I don't need this. That's number 10. These are scrapbook design ideas I was keeping because I liked them. These are more pictures of, I just need to put these with the rest of my pictures. Ugh. Okay, these are more scrapbook things. I don't need this. That's 11. Picture. Picture. Card. Picture. This is his. This is his. I don't need these. This is a picture of a plant that my dad sent to me. I think it was 2008, so I don't know. I had a death in my family. My dad sent this to me. This is a card. Hey, what's in here? Ah! How cute is this? Okay. These are pictures. That's number 12. From when we went to Hawaii. Okay. Enough of that. Settle down. Okay, I'm just going to cut to the end of the rest of this pile. So that's 13. Okay, that's 14. Aww. This is so cute. Okay, when they killed off Dr. McDreamy, my husband literally got me this card. It says, when the going gets tough, the tough get waterproof mascara. sorry what they did to Dr. McDreamy. That wasn't very nice. I know how much you liked him. Meredith shouldn't have had to pull the plug. I still have those Dr. Scrubs from Halloween if you want me to put them on sometime. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. Oh, I forgot he sent me that or gave me that. Oh my gosh, she's a crack. Okay, I've been throwing a lot of stuff away and I haven't been counting any of it. These I'm keeping. This is where we stayed when we went to Bora Bora. Look. You see how it looks fake? The watercolor and stuff? That's exactly what it looks like. This is not edited coloring or anything. That's literally what it looks like. Okay, I highly recommend. This is a keep. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of far away. But anyways, me and my husband and my dog. Okay, I'm counting that as 15. And this is his. Okay. So I've got these things added. Plus I've got a lot of trash. And then these go in here. These go in my card box. Okay, I have decided to go ahead and go through this box of my husband's. One day I was mad at my husband. So instead of saying anything to him, I just left this out on the table for him to see. And this was before she was even really into big, card making. Look at, isn't that so cute? Okay, so those are his cards. Okay, so I repurposed this box that belonged to one of my sons, and the only thing he had in it was his graduation gown, which I doubt if he wants it, but I'll ask him. So I'm just going to put his memorabilia, because it's a very small pile, in the same box with his cards. And I'm just going to, I guess I'll just put this in the closet with mine, and I can just add to it. Now these pictures here, I'm just going to put in this bag, and me and my mom can go through these. That'll be fun. Actually, it's way more fun when she does it with me, because if I do it myself, I panic and freak out. So this big large one goes with the big large photos. And these stickers go in here. And this can, I don't know. Look how cute it is. It's so pretty. Maybe I'll put it up on my bedroom dresser. Let's go find 4 more things. Okay. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. I'll just keep these to play with, but I'll get rid of all these. I'll count them as 30 altogether for today, because even though, because there were like 36 candles. Bye-bye. I'm also going to get rid of these. I had melted those other candles down, but I don't like how dirty and yucky they look. So I'm just going to get rid of those. So that really, really counts. So we're way over 20. I am actually going to count 30 today because that was a lot of candles, plus those 2 glasses, plus all that trash that I had been hanging on to that I wasn't counting. We're going with 30. I guess I'll count that as the kitchen dining room because I don't have a hall closet on this list. So 30 plus 380, which is where we were yesterday, makes 410. So now we are 410. This is 82% because our goal is 496. And that is crazy because we are only on day 12, 20 items. So let's see. What are we going to do tomorrow? I guess you're just going to have to tune in tomorrow and find out because I really don't know. Should we go into the garage? We will just have to wait until tomorrow, I guess, and find out. Okay. So anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me today while I cleaned out my hall closet looking for 20 items and ultimately getting there via having to throw away birthday candles. Anyway, that is still a success, and I can't wait until my husband comes home so I can show him the closet. I am so excited to show him the closet. You know what he's going to do? He's going to be so happy that he's probably going to want to watch a movie. He'll pick one of his movies. That'll be fun. Okay, enough of that. I will see you. Oh, and don't forget, as always, to go and check out what Emma from Getting Tidier and Jeanette from JB's Exploring More. And also, you know what? I've been following this new guy called A Guy and His Junk. And if you guys like Mac from Midwest Magic Cleaning, so he does high-speed videos like that where you can still hear all the noises. I don't know how to do that. Every time I do a hyperlapse, there's no volume, then I have to do a voiceover. But they somehow figure out how to keep the sound in. And so does Barbie, and so does A Beautiful Mess. I don't know how they do it. But anyway, check him out because, yeah, he cleans out hoarder houses for free. You know, he's like one of them I think he's living in, and then another one he's gonna use it for a rental, I believe. But anyway, I have a lot of catching up to do on his videos because whenever I find somebody new, I just go all the way back. And it's kind of fun because you really get to know the person. But anyway, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Love you. Bye.